That's just what it says to me. Yep, Passage of Whispers. It's gonna be in here somewhere. Down you go. Hall of Whales. Also, can we just take a second to appreciate that, you know, when the Dwemer disappeared, that they did just have like a rapture moment of, oh yeah, no, all their stuff just dropped exactly where they were, so we just have these two, well, what would have been two guards hanging out there. Haha, you missed! You missed again. Oh, that's right. That is how it's done. Well, this machine looks promising. Oh, there he is, there he is. Alright, before I go and check the machine, I just want to see where this leads. Radax Forge, I might need to go in there. It sounds important. Alright, I see no way to interact with this machine, so it's probably just a random machine. I miss the old Dwemer machinery. Like, the ones that they had in Morrowind. I wish we had that really just cool, unique, almost steampunk style in Skyrim still. For just Dwemer stuff. Don't make me wrong, I like some of the Skyrim Dwemer designs we have, but like, that's just really cool. It feels more unique, almost. Hi there, how's it going? And a boop. Oh, and he booped me right back. Oh, fans. Wonderful. It was a little warm in here. I'm glad we have fans to kind of just move the air around. It's very nice. Thank you. Hey, restoration increased. Oh no. Oh no, they were building a big Centurion down here. It's no Numidium, but, you know. Book appears to be written in an unknown to our language from the schematics. It appears to be a manual on fabrication of metals. Wish I could find some Dwemer coins down here. This book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language from the schematics. It appears to be a manual on machina power consumption. Just watch, none of these books are relevant to what I actually need. Like, none of these books pertain to, the wind machine at all. It's probably gonna be the case. It's probably like, oh, you can collect these books and they're for something else. Also, it's completely optional. Aha! Stunned! This place is massive. Just absolutely massive. Lock level 100 and trapped. I can kind of like... I can slightly see through the door. So there's going to be a key somewhere for that door. Is my assumption. Like, I'm going to have to get through that door. It's just a matter of, oh, did you find the key? Ow. Ow. We're okay. Collapsed rocks. I can't move. Oh, that's what I'm gonna need the satchels for. Need the satchels to blow open the collapsed rocks. That's what it's gonna be. But we're not up to that, so we're just gonna leave that be for now. Alright. We're gonna use some buffs to get this door open. But first, let's disarm the trap on the door. That was easy enough, alright. So what we're going to use is we're going to use Helseth's collar. Caius's ring. And Caius's black shirt. Now, let us get... Yeah, let's see if we can do it with the journeymans. Might take a few attempts. You know what? When am I gonna use... When am I really gonna use... my Master's Lockpick on anything else? There we go. Just watch. Oh, yep, nope. Just a room. Just a room. I was gonna say watch it not be down here. And lo and behold, it's not in this room. Hey, Dormer coins. Mine. So I can sell those for a pretty penny or two. Oh, there's the other satchel packs. Okay. Alright, in that case, I must have walked right past the machinery that I need to find. So allow me to go back and look around. Alright, so we still have one way we haven't gone. The Hall of Whales. Okay, I see one sphere over there. We'll just leave him be for right now. Nice little empty room right here. Dwarven Warhammer, I'm good. But thank you. I always love when people leave weapons for me. And I know I've mentioned it before, but goddamn, I just think that the Morrowind era, well, not even era, the Morrowind style Dwemer weapons were just much more interesting than what we saw in Skyrim. And maybe it's just me. But I've always thought that Morrowind had a much cooler design for certain things, especially Dwemer technology. And I mentioned that in regards to the architecture and everything earlier on, but just weapons as well are just really, really, really cool. And I don't know if they would ever bring it back, because now they've established the new design with Skyrim and everything, but it was pretty sweet. Let's be real. Old Dwemer book. Ooh, I see a diagram there, too. This book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language. From the schematics, it appears to be a manual on combustibles and fire safety. Ooh, there we go. Fire safety, airship plans. Not sure if I'll need that at all. Dwemer airship plans. Well, I know that I needed airship plans for something else. Not related to, Tribunal. Whoop. Hi there. I will say that I do like the design of the Dwemer automatons more from Skyrim, but just about everything else I prefer, the way they looked in Morrowind. It's why one of the reasons it's one of the reasons why one of the mods that I always love to use in Skyrim is for the third era style weapons. Not just weapons from Morrowind, but also weapons from Oblivion as well, because I really love the design of a lot of the weapons from Oblivion, whether it be iron, steel, or even ebony and everything like that too. It felt a lot more medieval to me. There's still a couple ways I haven't gone yet. It's a large and sprawling area is the thing. Although, for all I know, I've just been going the wrong way this entire time. It's very possible I've just gone the wrong way this entire time. Activate. Yep, alright. Well, when I first stepped into just the underground structure, I thought there was a second path, potentially. Then there's also the Dwemer charges that I can use, but I don't think I'm up to that yet, just because there's been no indication as to if I should be doing that yet. So I'm not sure. I am gonna look around some more. Oh, here's my question. Am I allowed to fly in here? Am I allowed to use these beautiful travel-stained pants of mine? Yes, I am, because I'm not in the city itself, so I can't use Levitate to fly out of the city. And be like, hey, wait a second, this isn't a skybox, this is a ceiling. Oh. Okay, because for some reason I thought there was more over here. Nope, there is not. This is just a little dead end. Huh. I must have missed it then. I must have missed it somewhere. Maybe I will go and collect the Dwemer charges now, just because, well, they already spawned in, so maybe I need to use them now. Maybe I need to get them now. I'm not really sure. First one was here. Yes. And then the other two were back the way I came. That is me being over-encumbered, everybody. That is me being over-encumbered because I like to carry a lot of things with me, and go figure, it is not the best thing in the world to do. Hunter's Amulet of Strength. Give me strength, baby. There we go. I guess now is as good a time as any to say that I do have Sothasil Expanded installed. Should be ready to go. I haven't tested it yet just because of the fact that I mean, I know there's ways to fast travel to it, but I have not tested it out yet. The way I see it, worst case scenario, I always have a backup of my Morrowind install in case for some reason the mod isn't working, in case I run into some issues. But I was checking everything, and it doesn't seem like that would be a problem at all. I forgot how big it is down here. This place is ridiculous. I know I was just walking through here, but goddamn, I'm just trying to find my goddamn satchel, and this is gonna take me... This is gonna take me a while, just getting back to where I need to be. Alright, here are the two other Dwarven satchels. And like I said, I don't even know if I need these just yet. The only reason I thought to maybe get them now is because they already spawned in, so I was like, okay. I still don't entirely know how Morrowind deals with spawning in quest items sometimes. Because there have definitely been times that I've grabbed things before I had the quest associated with them. It's very possible I'm going to go up to this and it's going to be like, oh, you can't do anything. Oh, never mind. Oh, we have to run. Oh, we have to run. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Passage of the Walker. Do you wish to crawl through this space? Yes. Do you wish to crawl back through this space? Yes. Oh, can I not crawl back through? I can. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, it's like, oh god, am I stuck in here forever? Oh, hello there. Advanced Steam Centurion. Down you go, buddy. I like the design because they almost seem like, they almost seem like some sort of iron bull, which is a cool design. Listen, the Dwemer almost have this cool, like, steampunk aspect to them in Morrowind that... I wouldn't necessarily call them steampunk in Skyrim. It was more magical, almost, in design, to some degree. Is that this entire area? Norvendur and Radak's Forge. Norvendur? Oh, do I have 3 satchels that I can place? Well, yeah, I think I only used one. To blow that door. So it would seem that I have to use the 3 different satchels 3 different times. Dwemer Shield. The Dwemer Shield design is relatively similar to the one in Skyrim. That's relatively consistent, but just about everything else is different. And I know I've mentioned it before. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it in the Morrowind modded playthrough, but I would love if they expanded upon crafting just in the next Elder Scrolls game. I think there's a lot that can be learned from what ESO did. I'm not going to go in there until I know that I have to. But I think what ESO did with the different motifs for crafting was really, really, really cool, really interesting, and made a lot of sense. For those of you who don't know, just because you never played ESO or never got into the crafting in ESO, ESO did something that made a whole lot of sense, and something I would love to see, just because I always like crafting in games. I always like being able to build my own weapons, my own armor, etc. It makes it feel more personal to me. It's like, oh, I made this, and therefore it's like, it's mine. But what they did with ESO is, so you make your armor from, or armor and weapons from the same basic materials: iron, steel, orichalcum, dwemer ingots, etc., etc. But then on top of that, you choose a motif, and a motif is a style based on each race, because each race has their, well, they have their own way of crafting each type of armor. So, you know, you have Nord armor, which looks different from Orcish armor, or Wood Elf armor, etc., etc. So, it's just a thing of, yeah, it's the reason why steel, iron, etc., etc. looks different in every game. It's because in every game you're in a different province, and each province or culture has their own way of crafting said weapons and armor. Is this it? Is this what I'm looking for? Whoop, I can't... Okay, no. I was just slipping up that pipe for a second. Whoa, do not fall. Hello? The one thing about ESO that made it annoying was that you had to learn all the different motifs. Which, I understand why you have to learn all of them, but it was the thing of, there could have been some easier ways to learn some of them. And I'm sure they would make it easier in a single-player game, but because it was an MMO, they wanted it to be something that you had to kind of go out of your way to grind for or find on your own. Or even just buy through player trading and whatnot. But I think it was a really cool system, and I would love to see something like that. I would love to be able to craft, for example, Dunmer-style iron armor versus Nordic-style iron armor and stuff like that. Yeah, so thing is, I'm not sure how to activate this, so let's just save before we start pulling levers around. Oh, cannot pull it until the machine is powered on. Place the Dwemer Coherer in the junction box. Yes. Journal has been updated. I have found Karstang's Baton, and I was able to activate it from deep within these ruins. It will be difficult to tell what effect it has on the city above. Well, I'm guessing that right there is going to change based on what lever I pull. Ooh, that looks Ashstormy, right? Looks a little Ashstormy to me. Well, here's the thing. Just because I pulled the lever, does that mean it locks it in, or... No, that looks like it changes it from, like, day to night or something. So push that back. It's the thing of, I don't know if pulling the lever is what locks in the weather and changes it up above. Like, is there a switch I have to pull to be like, yes, that is the weather I want? Well, here's what I can always do. I can always use Mark and Recall. And I know that I wanted to use that for my house back on the mainland, but frankly, I think this is more important just because it would take a while to get all the way back in here. So let's do Mark, which I have a low chance of casting, but with any luck, I will be able to cast it. Oh, it worked! Oh, sweet. Alright, cool. Now let's use my... I think I have a scroll of Divine Intervention. I do. Well, no. Scroll of Almalexia Intervention. Because if I got it right, I can be like, hey, Almalexia, I'm here. I did it. Oh, it's just a normal storm. Oh. Okay. I think I get it. I think I have to use a combination of those, I think I have to use a combination of those levers to create an Ashstorm. Because I could pull multiple levers at once, damn it. Alright. Because that is Storm. We have to now combine that with Ash. Oh, no, I see a volcano. I see a volcano. What is that? So let's put that back. I need the volcano. The volcano is going to be the one I want. Yeah, let's see. So, what if I push that lever back? Because that's just blank weather. Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it, because it just said journal updated. Yeah, because this lever just seems to rotate it a certain number of times. I didn't count, obviously, but it seems like that's it. If I understand the Dwemer symbols on the Karkan's Bastarn, I believe the machine is now using Ashstorms in Mournhold. What if your own journal was wrong? Wouldn't that be something? I think that'd be funny. According to my understanding of Dwemer ruins or Dwemer runes, and it's like, no, you don't know Dwemer runes. It's like, damn it. And your journal's just a liar. And you are technically a liar. Almalexia Intervention. Boop. Oh yeah, no. This guy is changing color a little bit. Yep, it's getting a little ashy up here. Oh, this is nice. It'll look more so like an Ashstorm once it's daytime, I'm pretty sure.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Yes, it's good to see you too.
In my wisdom, I am sent you to activate the Carson machine. Tell me when you accomplish this task for your gods.
One second. I know that there is a way to boost her audio. And it's not voice. I think it's effects. So we're gonna lower music, raise effects, and let's see how this goes.
In my wisdom,
yeah, that's much
I am
better.
Sent you to activate the Carson charm. Tell me you have accomplished this task for your god.
That is much better.
Well done. This is the effect I was looking for. Ashstorms in Mournhold. My magic will prevent anyone from further tampering with this machine. You will, of course, keep silent about this. My powers are a bit drained, mortal. They are not gone. My ordinators will take care of the remains of this end-of-times cult and their leader. You have done well.
Alright. Well, let's talk about the Ashstorms in Mournhold. You seem very okay with just placing this upon your people.
Yes, the Karstan's charms created the weather just as I had hoped. And it will remain this way until I am satisfied these people can learn a lesson.
Alright. Anything to say about... Well, anything, really, just because... What now? I guess I would just go back to, I'd go back to the king and be like, yeah, no, everything's taken care of. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for your time. Let me just change my settings back, and then I can go back to, good old King Helseth and be like, hey! I did it. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be like, what do you mean you set Ashstorms upon my city? Oh, is that my friend? Is that my single friend? Did he come back? Oh no, wait, are the trees dying now? I wasn't paying much attention to the trees earlier, but they look a little wilted.
Look at this place. Isn't it great?
Sorry, George, I can't talk now. I have to get ready. Oh, okay, he's still getting ready. Okay. Alright. Let's go, tell the king the good quote-unquote news. Yes, George, I thought you were sent to learn more about the attacks. I also told you to stay away from the royal palace until you had learned all there is to know. Do not take this job lightly. When you know more, come talk to me. For now, visit the goddess.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
He doesn't want to talk about the Ashstorms at all? You really don't want to talk about the fact that there are now Ashstorms all across Mournhold. Okay, yeah, fine.
I'm on duty.
Sure.
Fine, yeah, don't worry about that, and, you know, the fact that all your people are probably gonna
Share your thoughts.
cough and choke, and they're just probably gonna want to leave.